Hello YouTube, welcome back. It's King Blaine here. We're changing games during a stream. We're at war with the Soviets and China. Alright, so that's where we left off then. We did a bunch of updates too to our ships. Alright, well next turn then. Sure. Ooh, I will take Mongolia. Oh, they didn't want to give me Mongolia. Bastards. I'm gonna take Sudan from the Soviets. No, you can't ever ruin an intro, dude. Since all of these are done live, people get live chat. Let's burn the Franks. But no, you literally can't ruin it. Well, no, you could, but the only things you could to ruin it would be things that'll get your account banned as well, so. Mostly just hateful slurs, stuff like that. That could ruin an intro. Not enough for me to take it out, but enough to be asinine. But that's not often shit like that happens, so I don't usually think about it. China decided to go to peace with us, so we don't have to worry about the Chinese anymore. Which is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Why are we so zoomed out? My beautiful ships. They're so damn pretty. They are very unique looking. I do like them. There wasn't a lot in this mission that we were gonna fight. Open fire. Leotoni is just being a bastard and sitting right outside of our spotting range. Y'all missed everything. How could you? Damn it, quit yawning. You lost 24 crew as well, thanks to this guy hitting you with HE rounds. Even though the hull itself, the armor took no damage, the explosion still caused some losses. Yeah, busted my ass in a puddle of ice today before all the head stuff happened. 6 a.m. as soon as I got to work, on my way to the clock to clock in, I busted my ass. Was a wonderful start to my day. But otherwise, everyone says we're gonna get another wave of snow, but it's not on the forecast for now. But it's supposed to come in like next week. This phone was going dead. Yeah, we'll find out how all that plays out. For the love of God, guys, hit him. It's one torpedo boat. He had to come in real close before you guys were able to do anything, huh? Damn. I mean, I'll take another foot of snow. We got 1 foot in like 18 hours. I'll take another foot. I don't mind it. Jesus. Check out the balls on Russia. They're trying to take Morocco. Where is my other battleship at? There. Reminds me, Battleship 1s or Ironclad 1? No, Battleship 1s. They need to get updated. They're in a port right now and able to be updated. Two, three, four, five. All right. Well, I'm gonna take the Sudan from the Soviets, and they can try and fight me for Morocco. But it is a losing game. They just don't know it yet. Look, Italy is taking Hong Kong. Wish I got Mongolia. That would be a great state to have for fighting Russia right now. Sure. I don't think the Soviets own anything I would particularly want, apart from, their mainland. I say that. The Soviets have Western India. I want Western India. Let's fight for Western India. One heavy cruiser, huh? One heavy cruiser is all they have to fight my battleships. And yeah, these are the Ironclad 2 variants. You can tell that by the additional guns. Alright. What is your heavy cruiser going to look like, Soviets? I don't know if we've seen it or not yet. I don't think we have. Six ones, then 2 4 4s, 2 3 1s, 3 2 7s, and torp. I'm gonna sink you so bad and so fast, your head's gonna spin. Told you. Nailed you with one of the 14-inch guns. Fucked up your whole back end. Well, I'll say his back end is a little more than fucked up now. Do it again. Do it again. Damn, y'all missed that time. All of you missed that time. Well, 5-inch or the 6-inch gun pinned. There's his front end flooded. Nah, they all missed. What is that? I can't read what that is. Oh, it says fuck. Yeah, he's getting fucked up. Yeah, he gone. Maybe send more than one heavy cruiser versus a fleet of battleships. Stupid. Torpedoes. You guys can go into Port Sudan. Sudan. Sudan, I don't know how it's pronounced. Actually, we don't have enough tonnage to take India. Go help them take India. Oh, there you go. That's a couple more things to fight. Still ain't gonna do much to my ships, but it is a couple more things to fight. Turn, all of you. I know that's not what you guys are good at, but do it anyways. Yeah, I bet these ships would be great at ramming. Darius spotted me. Huh? Well, fuck you then, Darius. H-E. Kick his ass! Use the baguettes! This Loki reminds me of the game Steel and Flesh. Steel and Flesh. Never heard of it. I'll go to Google quick. I don't get the link. Ooh, we hit him with the big round. Too bad. Too bad for him. We must be very sad now. Do it again. You all fucking missed. Fuck all of you for missing that. You all missed again? What the fuck? Okay, well, you didn't miss that time. He got fucked up. Hit him again. He's trying to run. He isn't running anymore. Hit him again just in case. Hit him again! You're all missing him again! Man, y'all missed every shot. How in the fuck? Well, how the fuck did they give you flooding? I heard some hits land on that thing. Good. Oh, the other one over there sunk. Now it's your turn, you little bastard. Turn his bones into dust. Then make bread out of it. Grind them into flour. We'll turn their bones into baguettes. Or you're all gonna miss every shot and you're gonna disappoint me. Try again. Try again. How are you guys doing this? The AI's gotta be doing it on purpose, missing this many shots. Has to be. It's the only explanation. None of you hit again. Whatever, the secondaries will sink him. Got him. Okay, their naval invasion here failed. And since I've got some of these ships in ports, they can get their upgrades. Threes can. I think that's the only thing I've got in port. Actually, so not a lot of decisions here. It's a conquering type game. You create a small village and you have to form alliances and enemies to grow your village to a kingdom. I had a nifty 3D battle system where you control your character when invading or defending. So, probably something similar to Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2, but you actually get your city and stuff. That's about all I've got to go off of on what you described. Oh, okay. Well, that does sound fun. Are you guys trying to invade Mal? Oh, I hope that's not what you're trying to do. It looks like they're going for Madagascar right now. I think the Soviets are collapsing. They're at war with too many giant people. Like, the only people Russia is not at war with right now is Italy, America, China, and Spain. They're at war with Japan, Austro-Hungary, Germany, the British, and me. I don't think they have enough ships to keep up. Now look, they're making new ships right now. Hmm. No allies. I do not need allies. Allies are for chumps. What am I even researching right now? Big guns. Oh yeah, no, Russia is definitely pushing it. It looks like they're going to be at war with Spain and Italy soon because both of these just keep going down. They are friends with America, though. Actually, Russia and the Soviets, they might be in an alliance with each other. You know, I just realized how comical that is. The Soviet Union and the United States are in an alliance in 1899. And they are fighting the rest of the world. Okay, then. That is indeed a bit comical. Okay, I have the people here to take Western India now. So we're gonna take Western India. I've got some more of my ironclads in ports so we can get them upgraded. No. I don't have the crew. So my new ships I made are mothballed, so that's why they tried to buy it. But once I have the crew, they'll automatically get commissioned. No. Quit trying to buy my ships. You can order your own, but I am not selling the ones I just built to you. Fuck off. Like, I legitimately just got these things built. You are not allowed to have them. Bastards. Yeah, I go through the menus really fast, so you haven't been paying attention. But like right here, I'm building ships. So right here, Sweden, they liked my Battleship 3, so they ordered one of them. They paid me an amount, I agreed to it, and I'm building it. It'll get finished being built in 11 months and sent to Sweden. Now I can hit cancel sale, but it will deteriorate relations. But I will get to keep the ship. So if you're in the middle of a war and you desperately need your ships, you can cancel all your orders. But these do take up your shipbuilding capacity, your shipyard capacity. So usually you don't have enough tonnage free to build ships because ships take 11 months, 12 months, 8 months to build. You know, they take a long time to build. So if you don't have a cheated amount of shipyard capacity, a battleship here is the one Sweden ordered is 18,000 tons. All right, I can only make my dockyard 8,000 tons bigger every 2 years. And it costs a lot. So you can see why it's not a viable thing. But it's not always like that. There are things that can be built really, really quickly that the AI will buy a bunch of. Torpedo boats. Four BS. Where's 4BS? What are you looking for? I don't know what 4BS is. Oh yeah, no, that is correct, yes. 4 billion. Almost 5 billion. And it takes 2 years and it only gets 8,000 tons bigger. Yeah, dockyards are expensive. That's why I cheat them in. Like when you first start the game, I think the dockyard capacity for France was like 9,000 or 10,000. So I couldn't even make my battleships. It is. It's one of the poorly designed features of this game that never really got to completion. No matter how you play the campaign, your game can never keep up with the shipyard capacity you need. Even if from the very start of your campaign till the very end, you're sitting here and building your dockyard bigger and bigger. You'll never be able to keep up with the technology you unlock and actually build a ship of that size. You just won't. Not possible. Hmm. Anything I build, like I don't even mean that as a joke. Every ship I make is ridiculously expensive. Also, should I go to war with the US or should I? No, you can't build a shield hovercraft. You could build a battleship that has very, very small guns and a shit ton of armor and use it as a shield, and you can even make it go fast. But should I go to war with the US or should I pay them off? If I go to war with them, I'm going to be fighting the two biggest nations in the world. And I'm going to get hit from both sides because I'll have Russia on my right and the US on my left. No, no, we cannot. They're buddy buddy. Since I'm at war with Russia, that's why the US doesn't like me now. But I can pay off the US to keep them out of the war. Should finish off this beer. Oh. No, because I do not want allies. Fuck them. I think we're gonna pay them off. We're not gonna give them a lot, just a little bit. So they're still not gonna like us. But it'll keep them off our backs for just now. Won't keep them off for long, but we'll keep them off for a little bit. And there's already a coalition. The British, the Germans, and the Japanese are all fighting the Soviets in one coalition. Yeah, they won't do that. The game doesn't give them to. If I pay them off, they can't backdoor into the war. They don't have the option to betray it. then it automatically puts us in an ally with them. If you're all fighting one nation, then the only way you're not allies is if you're fighting the other nation. So, as long as all of us aren't at war with each other, then we're automatically in a coalition. If I'm at war with... Alright, let's look here. So I'm at war with the Soviets right now. And they're at war with a bunch of people. Yeah, they're at war with the British, the Germans, the Austrians, and the Japanese. So, right now they can all pass through my shit and they can help me naval invade, all that stuff. We're all allies. However, I could also be at war with Austro-Hungary right now. And that just means that everybody else in the coalition will not help me with this war. But they won't fight back either. It's really confusing and a pain in the ass to explain because realistically it doesn't make sense. You're either in a coalition or you're not. So it's more like a... You're more like a hastily formed gang. You're all hitting the one guy. But me and this guy don't like each other, so there might be some accidents that happen. And everybody else is just going to look the other way. That is the best way I can describe it. Hopefully that helps even a little bit. The Soviets want peace with me. So we're not at war with the Soviets anymore. So we're not at war with anybody right now, so we have time to get all of our fleet stuff caught up. Yep. That's why they made it to where you can't do that. I do wish this game would have gotten the multiplayer they talked about, though. No, those aren't there. Yeah, we'll send Battleship 3s over here. And send Battleship 4s over here. Then Battleship 2s over here. Let's move everything around, you know. No allies. No. Lithuania really wants to buy my ships. Going all right. I've got all of my ships built now and manned. We did, however, unlock a critical upgrade again. So back into the shipbuilder. There's a lot of shipbuilding in this game, and I enjoy doing it, but it's not the most entertaining thing for everybody else to see. I understand that. Put in an auxiliary engine. Put in Barbette 3. Anti-flood 2. And we're going to get rid of black powder, and we're going to go to TNT. It's a lot lighter. Everything still fit. Everything looks like it still fits fine. Yeah, quite a few upgrades we had to put on there. Either way, that ship's good. They should all be pretty quick like that. I shouldn't have to be moving towers around or anything. So we should be able to get through these in like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Especially once I get in the groove of knowing what I've got to put on and what I can leave off. This ship had no casemates. There we go. We got another one done. Just trying to get some armor on some of these because some of these are really poorly armored, like this one. I think it was the one that had the least armor on our fleet. T-Flood and then TNT. Ooh. So some stuff's gonna have to move forward here. There we go. We figured out where we can move it. Now we can get stuff back to where it goes, hopefully. There we go. Had to rearrange some stuff. These had to move just a little bit further back to fix that. There I said I wasn't going to have to do any rearranging. That's what I get for believing something. Alright, that one's got its armor on. Hopefully the rest aren't like battleships or Ironclad 3 and they're just simple. I hope. Alright, no problems. That's good. Hey, this one gets a lot of armor. There we go. Making barrels longer might have poor effects on this ship. No, everything's works still. That's all that matters. This ship's got a lot of armor. 15 and 5. Means this ship's got a lot of room for improvement in future unlocks, such as even bigger guns. But granted, these next few ships only have 2 guns. That's why they have so much more room for armor. Them guns are fucking heavy. Okay, so this one had not been changed earlier. Got it. Battleship 3 did not get the, oh, I forgot to put the new ammo on all the other ships. Whatever. But yeah, Battleship 3 never got the, armor upgrade. It was still using Harvey plate. Which tells me that the other ones are probably going to be the same. Why that gun has a problem, I don't know. We'll move it. There's a lot of armor. Alright, Battleship 4. I love Battleship 4, but it really does look like the most depressing ship in my fleet. It ain't got nothing interesting. It's only got 2 guns and a couple of small ones. Well, it's got more than a couple of them, but you know what I mean. Poor thing looks neglected. Got a lot of armor, though. Like, it's got the most armor of any of the ships in my fleet. Kind of a lot of armor. Hmm. That was a bad idea. I don't need that anyways. There's a lot of main belt here, though, to cover. So the main belt is like 20 something tons each upgrade. Jesus. Oh, whatever. There's 4 done. We do Battleship 5. Then we got Little Guy and a new armored cruiser that we made yesterday. Right. We've still got tonnage to use here. There we go, back within limits. I take it back, this ship actually has the most armor, but it's a lot heavier than the other one, too. And I forgot how much of a beast Battleship 5 that we made was. It is very heavy and very heavily armored. Alright, next is little guy. It's just a little guy. Hmm. Well, we got the 4.9 maxed out now. Surprisingly enough, we had to wait to do it. Come on. I'll shrink this whatever I have to. There we go, it fits. Perfect. Nope, still can't get better placement. Alright, we got that. This. That. TNT. Can't quite do that one. There we go. I can get up to 10 though. Alright, save. We had a new tower we could have put on this ship, but that's too late now. They can wait for the next upgrade. That's all of our ships again. What time is it? We'll probably go for another 30 minutes, give or take. Because I'm tired as fuck, and I'm hoping it's been long enough to where I can sleep, even with this concussion. I got a paper somewhere out there that tells me how long I had to wait till I was allowed to sleep. I'll have to go find it. But I'm tired as fuck. No, fuck your ones. Keep clicking on all the wrong tabs here. Oh yeah, I had my battleships out at sea. To be honest, I don't even know why I did that. You guys go to Casablanca. Ironclad ones are still being refit. Alright. Damn. Ironclad ones are taking forever. Alright, got it. Good. Mm. Peacetime. Fucking sucks. Maybe we'll call it a little bit earlier than planned. That way I have time to get stuff onto YouTube. Ooh, sweet. All right, I can go to war with America now. I'm not dealing with Russia, so bring it. Are my battleship threes? Battleship threes. Brest. Oh, I fucked up. I refit the wrong ship. That's why I had all the other guns down here still. I refit a battleship 3, yes, but I didn't refit this battleship 3. Just to make it needlessly confusing. Basically, I just clicked the wrong one up there in the page. Perfect. There we go. Now I can refit those. And we're going to war with America. So put some ships out right there. And you know what? Send our... Who is America's allies? They don't have any. America's at war with a bunch of people right now. Japan, Spain, Germany, me. Yeah, they don't have much in the way of allies. We're gonna go... Trying to look around here. America doesn't even own any of these right now. They have Porto, whatever. I think that's it. So we're gonna send our stuff down here to take the Panama Canal. We're gonna send our big battleships, our big ones, all the way over there. We're gonna send our light cruisers over to here. Around the Horn of Africa. I go through here and set everything to a high priority. Wish I could make it default, but whatever. Alright, so we'll send my heavy cruisers down here. Yeah, we'll send our heavy cruisers down here to take Uruguay, or however how you pronounce it. I'm not very good at pronouncing shit like that. Yeah, we're gonna send our heavy cruisers down here, and then we're gonna send them up over here to take this. America fucked up. Put it in more simple terms. America fucked up bad. They have no idea what kind of can of worms they just opened. Me being idle is mistaken as weakness, once again. But it's a bit of a cliffhanger here, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video and the stream here. So I hope everyone has a good day, good night, and a good life, and take it easy out there, y'all.